EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5.
Jacob Parrish on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Outside. 18, watch out.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. For the left side, he gets that to Mooney. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Kick. Yellow. Stop.
Purdy using the pop pass. Now inside the 25. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. It's a big run by Robinson. 37 yards.
At the 17-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Outside. 18, watch out. Yellow. Here we go. Yellow. Stop.
From the gun, it's Purdy. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal. Could we see the first touchdown of the new season? It's 1st and goal.
Right around, up.
They'll run with Robinson. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Purdy to the goal line and in. Drake London, touchdown Falcons.
It is certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp, you're in and out of the huddle, you're super efficient. not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
Way through the kickoff for Atlanta.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. On the return is Mason. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
30-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Allen in motion. Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. James Pierce. He's into the sack column early in the season. A sack on this opening drive.
It's pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Talk things over before third down. Back to throw. The first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. Short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
On play action, here's Purdy. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
Third down, Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Young way through the kickoff for Atlanta.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Outside. Watch out. Go ahead, go ahead.
To the right. That's Pitts. So, a big one there to start the drive. 37 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Yellow. Get set, get set. Watch out. Stop.
Give left side. Here comes Robinson. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
To the pylon, he's in. John Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. On is Coop. Little point after. It's up and through. And the Falcons will get out in front 17-7. So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. They bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good. First down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. That's Ibuka in motion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. This one caught by Parker. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. It's a gain of 34.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Parker motioning over. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Jalen Walker. He's got his first sack of the season here early in week 1.
Y'all
first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. Jalen Walker. What a way to kick off the new year. 2 sacks in the first half of the opener. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Billy Bowman. He gets free inside the 30. He's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Falcons. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick them, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. That's Ibuka in motion. That is caught out wide on the RPO. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes in the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Rocco leading.
They'll give on the ground, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 14 on the pickup. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack. And it's clear why.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
Allen in. Look to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around. but it falls incomplete. Chick Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. He'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from football. And it'll bring up third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit. I think it actually saved 6 points. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Open man is Parker. He's got him. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Bucs are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Get set. Ready, team, watch out. Stop.
On the bootleg, it's Purdy. Open man downfield, that's London. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. You can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
43-yard line.
Outside. Right around top.
Give to Robinson from the pistol. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Ready, team, watch out. Yellow.
Purdy works out of the pistol. Left side in the hands of London. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Outside. Ready, team, watch out.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That is caught. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Get set. Ready, team, watch out. Up.
On the give, it's Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The 3-4 defense, Mike, is predicated on the big man over the center. The nose tackle. He's big. He's strong. He takes up the entire middle of the defense, and that's exactly what we just saw on that play. He makes the stop for no gain.
Watch out!
They'll go again with Robinson. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Brings up third down.
3rd and long.
Yellow. Get set. Watch out! Yellow.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And that is incomplete.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a 2-possession game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Parker motioning over. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And a run in by Ibuka. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big play to kick off this drive. And even 50 yards.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
Let's go now.
Now they'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
And that's just another element that defenses have to worry about when playing a team like this. You match up with all their skill guys in the route concept, but then there's nobody left to account for the quarterback, and he ends up making the play. Big time finish, big time play, and they end this drive with 6.
Buccaneers 17.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Yellow. Here we go. Yellow. Here we go. Yellow.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
A loss of 6. Brings up 2nd and 16. At the 29-yard line.
Yellow.
Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
The entire idea of the bootleg is to move your quarterback off of his normal spot. Buy some extra time for your offensive line and alleviate some of the pressure on the protection. But in this case, it seemed to me like the quarterback panicked a little bit. He went into survival mode and ended up leading to a massive loss.
Yellow. Yellow.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they're going to play it safe with a run. Bijan Robinson. He's inside the 30. And he is gone. 82 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown. Motioning over. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. This is Irvin, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 42-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Now, a deep shot for Allen, and he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Watch out! Box, box, box! Yellow.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Gain of 15 yards. And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
To throw on first down is Purdy. To the right, that's Pitts. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
14 yards.
pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Get set, get set. Stop.
A gift, and here comes Robinson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
The tackle by Benjamin Morrison. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the Buccaneers' 31-yard line.
Yellow. Outside. Here we go. 22. 22. Yellow. Hands up. Hands up. Love it. Up.
Now Purdy. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Here's a third down and 4.
Get set. Get set. 22. Watch out. Kick. Yellow.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Outside. 22. 22. Up.
We'll try the right side with Robinson. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Second and 12.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
Here's a second and 12.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out. Stop.
Back to throw. Purdy. That one taken in by London. Tough running there in the right side. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
And the Falcons.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
A run on first and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for second and goal.
18. Watch out. Up.
One more time, it's Robinson. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. Third and goal coming up.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall. They're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up third down.
Outside. 22. 22. Go. Yellow. Start.
Third and goal. Purdy. That's caught left side by Pitts. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Ku's kick is good. And the Falcons will extend their third quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So now, after the made field goal, back out is Ku to kick this one off.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Get your money up. I'm a money down. I'm all about. I'm my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things we ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our accidents. We're here to ways that don't last for long. What happened to time in the garbage?
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On the ground, it's Irvin. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Brought down back at the 32.
Back to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
This is 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. That is caught. What a throw. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Atlanta.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Makes the score Falcons 41, Buccaneers 24. Young Way Ku.
So out is Ku. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. He's got his target. That's Pitts. And he will score! Kyle Pitts, touchdown Falcons.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Young Way Ku.
So out is Ku. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. That one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. That's Ibuka in motion. To the air now on first and he's going to be taken down. A sack on what likely will wrap up play in this third quarter.
A loss of 12 yards. It's second down.
The gun, he'll throw. He's going to air one out for Parker. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, it's late. You're losing. Things really haven't gone your way all day today, and there's really not much left to do other than to try to take some big shots downfield. That time, the coverage is really good and just falls incomplete.
Not fun here. Third and a lot. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. James Pierce, what a start to the season. His third sack here in week 1. On fourth down, here's Blake Gillikin to punt. As he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line.
At their own 47-yard line.
Get set. Yellow. 18. Go ahead. Here we go.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Yellow.
Purdy now on second down. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is hard. That run was going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 49. Five yards from the house. They've got it first and goal.
Get set. 18. Watch out.
Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Outside. Right around up. Start.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Whose kick is good. And the Falcons add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
So now, after the made field goal, back out is Koo to kick this one off.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here to begin the drive. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stoutly. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. On the run to the right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
They'll look to throw yet again. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Here's Coop for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will add one more onto their big lead.
24.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Here we go.
Allen in motion. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So many of these possessions start with negative plays on 1st down, and you're just going to hear every offensive coordinator stress. It is so important we don't fall behind the sticks, but when you just can't pass protect and give your quarterback time, this is going to continue to happen.
Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, But how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Brought in, and they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Allen in motion. Throwing now on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the 4th quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
22 yards.
22 yards, the pickup there. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
And the Buccaneer 1st down.
They'll look to throw again. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Billy Bowman. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown Atlanta. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike. Not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one caught by Parker. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
He'll drop to throw. He'll find Parker. It's complete. And he is out of bounds.
It's a gain of 18.
They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
Gain of 18.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight, they continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Parker motioning over. Back to the air one more time. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 28 yards. Complete to Emeka Ibuka. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They put Wilson in motion. throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And the Falcons are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Accept.